El Dirte versus Filthy. This should be a highly entertaining middleweight collision as veterans collide. It's Tom Lawlor and Joe Doerksen. No one will ever deny the entertainment value of Tom Lawlor's antics outside the octagon. But it was in his recent 3-round battle with Aaron Simpson that he showed the ability to be even more compelling when the bell rings. Tonight, all the elements are in place for another Fight of the Year candidate when he takes on UFC veteran Joe Doerksen.
I'm going to go in there. I'm going to knock Joe Doerksen out quick. I'm going to go ahead and make this a huge statement and stake my claim here in the UFC.
With over 40 wins as a professional, you will find few fighters as experienced at the elite level than Winnipeg, Alberta, Canada's Joe Doerksen. A Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt who's battled the likes of Patrick Cote and Nate Marquardt in UFC action, Doerksen returns to the octagon tonight with a 5-fight win streak.
I've been working really hard, put some good wins together in the last 2 years, and to come back to the UFC in Montreal is just like a dream come true. I get to come back and do it all over again in front of the best fans in the world.
Coming up next, Filthy Tom Lawlor takes on Joe Doerksen. You know what? Let's just sit back and enjoy it, because he puts a lot of time and effort into these.
He's the best weigh-ins guy ever, the best walk-in guy ever.
Seth Petrozelli's a good backup dancer, too.
Well, at the weigh-in, he came in, the mustache is, he came in dressed up like Dan Severn. Mimicked the antics, the posturing, everything. I mean, it was just outstanding. Previously has done it as Harold Howard, rather.
Tonight, Apollo Creed.
Look at him. I mean, he's really known for his antics. Like, at the end of the day, the guy is a very, very talented fighter, excellent wrestler, and really improving his striking. And we saw that in the Aaron Simpson fight. He just looked outstanding on his feet, really surprised Aaron Simpson with his boxing.
Filthy Tom Lawlor. He feels he's really peaking now. Lots of potential. Back in action since that battle against Aaron Simpson. Fighting Joe Doerksen, who is a late replacement for Tim Crater. Lawlor feels he hits harder. He obviously has a very good chin. And this is his weight class, 185. This is his third fight at middleweight. Filthy Tom Lawlor. Good wrestler, throws very, very hard. Competed on The Ultimate Fighter Season 8 on Frank Mir's team. And looking for his third UFC victory. He says of his opponent tonight, he's dirty, really dirty. But that's okay, because I'm filthy. From Manitoba, fighting out of Winnipeg, Manitoba, Canada, 5-0 since his last UFC appearance, which was 2 years ago right here in Montreal when he took on fellow Canadian Jason McDonald. 44 wins in the MMA career of Joe Doerksen.
Very, very tough guy. He's fought in so many different organizations, so many different styles of fighting, fought in a lot of submission bouts as well. Real solid guy. He got rocked very badly by Patrick Cote. Wound up finishing Patrick Cote with a rear naked choke. I talked to him in the hallway after the fight. He had no idea what happened. He said, how did I win? What happened? I said, you got him in the rear naked. You don't remember? He goes, I don't remember anything. I mean, that's the kind of guy he is.
Absolutely.
Fights rocked like that. Solid MMA fighter. Very well-rounded in all areas.
32 wins, Joe, by submission. Longtime trainer Giuseppe Di Natale. He's worked extensively in Milwaukee with Duke Rufus. He spent this training camp in Winnipeg, takes the fight on short notice, returns to the octagon in search of victory here in Montreal. Been around a long time, faced some of the best. He's faced an incredible level of competition in his career. Doerksen and Lawlor. Our tail of the tape for this middleweight matchup. Doerksen, the Canadian, 6 years the elder of the American Tom Lawlor. Everything else is virtually identical. With the official introductions, here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC middleweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a mixed martial artist, holding professional records, 6 wins, 2 losses, 1 no contest. He stands 6 feet tall, weighing in at 185 pounds. Fighting out of Orlando, Florida, USA, Filthy Tom Lawlor. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, a mixed martial artist holding a professional record, 44 wins, 12 losses, standing 6 feet tall, weighing in at 186 pounds, fighting out of Winnipeg, Manitoba, Canada, Joe Doerksen! And when the action begins, our referee in charge of the octagon is Yves Lavigne.
Yves Lavigne, our referee. Sean Della, Ariani, Bell Center, Montreal, Quebec, Canada, UFC 113. Fight scheduled for 3 5-minute rounds.
You ready? Fight!
Doerksen and Lawlor, and here we go. Kick early from Doerksen. Blue trunks for Lawlor, gray trunks for El Dirte. Lawlor put it on Aaron Simpson early in Virginia. Simpson somehow survived and earned the victory by decision.
Yeah, Lawlor shocked a lot of people with his stand-up in that fight. I mean, he had showed solid stand-up in the past, but there was a marked improvement in that fight. And he looks very confident with his hands early as he wades in. He caught a left hook there, though. Doerksen, you know, as we said before, is very experienced. He nailed him with a right, nailed him with another one.
Lawlor, very, very low in his stance, very powerful.
Well, he's such a good wrestler that, you know, it's going to be very hard for anybody to take him down, especially if he comes in with that low stance. And with his newfound confidence in his striking, makes him very dangerous. Nailed him with the right again.
Head kick by Joe Doerksen. Doerksen has been in all kinds of battles in his MMA career. A lot of them inside the octagon. 7th time he has fought in the UFC, Joe Doerksen. Always willing to fight anyone at any time.
Yeah, he's a real veteran. 56 fights.
Crazy.
That's nothing compared to Jeremy Horn, though. Jeremy Horn laughs at 56 fights.
It's 50. They've happened many years ago for Jeremy, right?
I think he had 56 in a year one year.
Unbelievable. Good battle, Joe. Both guys toe-to-toe.
Yeah, they're going at it. Oh, nailed it!
Lawlor rocked Doerksen.
Doerksen back up to his feet, but he's wobbly. He's very wobbly, Mike.
Tom Lawlor smells blood.
Oh, he nailed him again.
Got him again. Combination.
Lawler's taking his time, picking his shots. And Doerksen, ever the gladiator, waiting forward. Oh.
Lawlor in command here early.
Lawler's dropping bombs on him here.
Uppercut.
Doerksen's in big trouble.
Lawlor
Nice
again
uppercut.
Doerksen still standing, though. Knee from Doerksen. Doerksen trying to get the clinch.
Doerksen is never giving up here.
He doesn't know what that means. Lawlor.
Lawler's got to be careful. He might have punched himself out here, Mike.
And he doesn't want to get crazy with trying to finish this fight here in round one.
There's 2 minutes to go,
and leave himself exposed. His arms could be gassed out.
Yeah, the punches are coming much slower. And now Doerksen lands. Both guys tired here.
Crazy pace to this one. 90 seconds.
Doerksen lands a couple of kicks and another one. No kicks yet from Lawlor.
Lawlor rocked him a couple times early, Joe. And the effects are still evident. With Doerksen trying to regain his composure. Little head movement now. Nicely avoided and a good counter with the uppercut. Now it's Doerksen pushing forward.
Doerksen seems to have recovered nicely here.
A credit to his conditioning. And there's a guy who's just always in shape, Joe. Dropped again, though. Lawlor swing and a miss. 30 seconds now remains in round one. Doerksen trying to better his position here. Lawlor's got a leg. $20 seconds.
Lawlor wants to pull that leg out and complete this takedown. Frantic pace for this first round.
Unbelievable.
Both guys are going to be happy to hear that horn.
Deep breaths in your nose, expand your chest, lean back, out your mouth. Deep fucking breaths. Deep breathe. Thank you. You're doing fine, man.
He rocked him a couple of times. Lawlor did. Rocked Joe Doerksen on more than one occasion.
Move your head. You're moving your hand.
That one looked more, it was a connection, but it looked more of a slip. He had tagged him earlier, harder. There's a good straight left. And then a good right hand afterwards.
Okay. Tighten up that guard.
Try.
So second round, moments away.
Watch for the shot, Tom.
Man, both men look battered a bit, Joe. They went back and forth.
Yeah, that was a rock'em sock'em's robots round.
Which is what we thought we might see from these two. Very good matchup. Lawlor looked good on the Ultimate Fighter when he competed, even out of his weight class. Doerksen looking for some kicks to land here early in round two. Winnipeg, Manitoba, Canada's Joe Doerksen.
Doerksen looking much better in the second round, Mike.
No question, very sharp.
Good right hand. That one bobbled him.
Now it's Lawlor trying to apply some pressure.
There's some kick by a kick by Lawlor.
As we said, Doerksen on a good winning streak. He's won 5 straight fights outside of the octagon since his last fight in the UFC. Here a couple of years ago, UFC 83.
Yeah, he's landing some shots here. Looking for the high kick.
Lawler said coming in he thinks that we match up well, and he's right. These guys do match up very well.
Mike Lawler might very well have gassed himself out in that first round because he looks noticeably slower here. He's getting tagged much more. He's standing in the pocket and just not quite able to move out of the way of these shots the way he was in the first round. Not able to connect either.
He caught the leg.
Trying to sweep that left leg.
It was Doerksen looking for the head kick.
Doerksen's
now Doerksen's looking for a submission.
He's got the rear naked. He's got it sunk in, Mike.
Lawler. Doerksen is excellent.
He's got it.
And it is all over. It is all over. Joe Doerksen, winner by submission.
That's a big, big victory for Joe Doerksen. Especially considering how badly he was rocked in that first round. That's a huge victory for him.
Survived the early onslaught and reigned supreme.
Tom Lawler going in for the leg, trying to sweep the leg, and he left his neck out there, and Joe Doerksen jumps all over it. Secured that rear naked, got both hooks in. Tom Lawler forced a tap, and it all started out when Lawler caught his kick. Lawler caught his kick, tried to sweep him. Doerksen maneuvered around behind him, got the neck, and that's a wrap.
33rd career victory by submission for Joe Doerksen. Bruce Buffer with the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Yves Lebing has called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 10 seconds of the second round. Declaring the winner by tap out due to a rear naked choke, Joe Doerksen.
Joe Doerksen.
All right, I'm here with Joe Doerksen. Joe, huge victory. Now, you got a really rough first round there. How badly were you hurt there in that first round, and were you worried?
Well, like I always tell my teammates and students, if he hits you and it hurts, you're still awake, hit him back.
Well, that's definitely showed your conditioning in that second round because you came out, you put the pressure on, landed some good shots. He caught one of your kicks, and then you worked around, got his back, and submitted him. Here, take a look at the big screen. This is the end of the fight.
Yeah, you know what? Honestly, I mean, hats off to Tom. He's a great fighter. Could have been him standing here as easy as me. I think I hurt him with a punch. He took me down, and he was a little dazed for half a second. Gave me an opportunity. My hat's off to him. He fought great. Love him to death. What's up, Montreal? What's going on? Hey, I just want to say, to everybody back home in Winnipeg, Manitoba, that is how we freaking do it. And happy birthday, KC Wu. Love you guys, every freaking one of you.
Awesome fight. Congratulations. Ladies and gentlemen, Joe Doerksen.
Congratulations indeed to Joe El Dirt Day Doerksen.